Et c'est parti pour un petit live découverte sur Trüberbrook. Petit jeu que je voulais faire depuis longtemps, donc qui est sorti l'année dernière sur PS4 et sûrement, à mon avis, un peu avant sur les autres plateformes. Je vais voir les options déjà au niveau du son. Là, il n'y en a aucun, mais en général, je vais tout mettre à 50. Environnement, hop, c'est parti. Dans les autres options, je vais aller voir. On peut mettre que le contraste. De toute façon, c'est tout en français. J'imagine qu'il y a les sous-titrages, ça c'est un peu obligatoire. Hmm, Jouabilité. Ah ben voilà, langue audio, anglais, sous-titres, logique. Mode enfant, non. Précédent. Eh ben c'est parti. Alors, vide. Pré-titre.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Alors, les commandes. Allez vite, afficher l'inventaire. Indicateur de zone. Interaction. La marche ici. Ok. Je vais juste mettre le son des voix un peu plus fortes. Environnement et musique. Tac. Alors, on va faire peut-être pas trop non plus. Je verrai après. Alors, allez vite, afficher l'inventaire. L'inventaire, ça doit être du R1, j'imagine. Marche, ok, interaction. Et indicateur de zone cliquable, ça doit être soit du L1, soit du L2. Je pense que c'est du L1, vu le... Ok. Et interaction, c'est quoi ça? Interaction, c'est les touches directionnelles. Ok. Ah, c'est ça.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. Somebody forgot their toolbox. Somebody forgot their toolbox. My tires should still last a couple of miles.
Ok. C'est quoi qui est cliquable? C'est ça. Je peux pas aller prendre la boîte à outils par exemple.
This loot box contains only
Pince
some
rouillée
rusty
dans cette
pliers.
boîte. Ok. Ah, il y a une pince. Donc l'inventaire c'est ça. Oh, il est simple, il est sobre, ça me plaît bien. Est-ce qu'il y a un frigo là devant? Est-ce que je peux le... Oui. Faut encore que je me fasse au... Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
At least the cold chain is unbroken.
Je peux prendre des trucs qui sont dedans ou pas? Ouais.
I wish.
Pas de chance,
It's
c'est
frozen
gelé.
shut.
Ok, alors la lampe, est-ce que je peux... Non. Là-dedans, il y a encore la moto, il y a encore l'essence, il y a encore la borne.
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising.
Hmm.
No juice.
Pas de courant, donc il faut que j'aille brancher le courant. Donc pour ça, il faut que j'ouvre la porte. J'imagine.
Locked. Of course.
Forcément. Avec la pince.
How should I open the door with these rusty pliers?
D'accord. Et lui parler à la porte, non? Alors, salut, il y a quelqu'un. La pizza est arrivée, enquête fiscale. Je peux entrer. Je suis pas un vampire, je le jure. Salut, il y a quelqu'un, ça me semble le plus approprié.
Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas.
Ah, il y a personne. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre comme... alors là, qu'est-ce qu'il y a comme interaction? Je peux que regarder, c'est ce que j'ai fait. Là, rien d'autre. Là, c'est gelé. Là, je peux rien faire. La moto.
Those pliers won't help me with that.
Ok. Et ça, avec les pinces, bah, je peux pas. Déjà, dès le début, il commence fort, hein. À moins que péter la vitre avec les pinces. Ah bah non, je peux pas.
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window
Alors,
panes.
ok. Ah, il y a ça. Attends. Pourquoi ça... La gouttière. La gouttière, je peux...
Does it ever rain here anyway?
Ok, donc je peux faire quelque chose avec, logiquement. Ah,
No
la petite
way.
clé.
A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found.
C'est simple.
It fits. That was almost too easy.
Alors, on entre, hein, du coup.
It's
Alors, là,
pitch
j'ai mis...
black. I can't even see my own hands.
Ouais. Alors là, il y a le courant ici, il n'y a que deux interactions possibles.
There's something funny about that picture.
Il n'y a que deux interactions possibles. Ça me paraît étrange tout ça. Fermer la porte. Ah non, le truc il est derrière.
Oops. A hidden switch.
Un interrupteur caché.
This must be the main fuse.
Le fusible principal, ok. Ben voilà. Alors là, on va aller prendre des trucs.
Looks dusty. It's a picture of a buffalo.
Une photo d'un buffle.
The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of
Ok.
home. I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event.
Ouais, parce qu'on est en 62, je crois, ou 64. Je sais plus.
This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks.
Eh ben. Alors là, il y a plein de choses. Machine à café. Les photos, c'est fait. Le gobelet.
Extra large, no refill.
Ouais, mais je peux l'utiliser. Ouais. Faut que je regarde avec les interactions aussi. Non. Ça, non. Les photos, oui.
This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track.
Ok, donc je peux prendre un apparemment. Là, il n'y a pas d'interaction avec. Celle-là non plus. C'est un jukebox?
Again, that ghastly tune.
À la cafetière.
Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Elle va me donner faim. Avec cette tarte aux cerises. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre comme interaction? Ici, non. Ça, je peux pas les prendre. Non. Ça, là non plus. Ouais, mais bon, mon but, c'est quand même de prendre de l'essence, non? Ouais. Y a rien d'autre.
This thing wouldn't take me far out here.
Ok. Ah oui, mais maintenant que le courant est branché, je peux mettre ça. J'avais oublié.
Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Tiny rock gas station. A beacon in the dark.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Ça, je peux rien faire d'autre. La moto.
Those pliers won't help me with that. I wish. It's frozen shut.
Ben, y a rien qui va m'aider pour...
At least the cold chain is unbroken.
hmm. La musique est pas terrible. Bon, ça met dans l'ambiance, hein, mais bon. Du coup, ça, qu'est-ce que je peux faire avec la pince?
Electrical
Des
cables.
câbles électriques.
Zip.
Ok, j'ai pris des câbles électriques. Ah, là, il y a deux choses.
20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks. Cherry pie.
Une tarte aux
If
cerises.
there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Ok. Donc, il n'y a rien d'autre que je puisse faire, que je puisse prendre. Là, j'ai regardé toutes les photos. Il y a le coup du... Là, je peux rien faire dedans, c'est gelé. Apparemment, je pense pas qu'il y ait grand chose d'autre à faire. Non.
Not until I have found a way
Pas
to
avant
cool down the
de
engine.
refroidir le moteur. Bah ouais, mais je peux... Ah si, ça avec... Ça. Pourquoi ça me le faisait pas tout à l'heure?
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need. There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
Parti normalement.
Done. Finally, we can make off again. Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Bah, j'ai déjà pris des... Donc ça, c'était la présentation du... Enfin, petite introduction. C'est fait apparemment avec des décors réels que celui qui a fait le jeu a fait. Il y a après tous les effets spéciaux et enfin les effets dans le jeu et les personnages ont été faits au niveau informatique d'après ce que j'ai compris, mais après je crois qu'il y a un reportage là-dessus. L'incident Lazare, donc le prologue. Mm.
You sure this is the right place? When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already.
Ok, j'ai juste oublié de faire un truc. Voilà, désolé. Donc là on est un monsieur et on est apparemment en vacances. On n'en sait pas plus. Donc là les zones cliquables sont la carte ici. On peut juste regarder. Donc il y en a 1, 2, 3. Et après il y a la barque là. On va faire dans l'ordre.
Ah yes, that's where I am.
Ok.
The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world.
Huh. Regardez le bateau d'abord. Ou la barque.
Its heydays are over. Looks cold.
Alors là en zone cliquable il y a ça et ça.
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Close.
Super comme nom. Alors là on peut pas cliquer dessus, mais apparemment le plan.
hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off.
Uh-huh.
Trüberbrook, county of Brokenlanda, 1 kilometer, or 0.621371 miles.
Ok. On avance.
I wonder what that is.
Écran suivant. Alors là, on a quoi?
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trüberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already.
Ok. Donc là, il y a... C'est quoi? C'est un portail. Un chien. Une armure. On va faire dans l'ordre, hein.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood.
Clôture en bois.
That is one strange
Ah, c'est un
looking
chat.
cat.
On peut faire une interaction avec lui. C'est pas un chat, ça.
That's probably the town's landmark.
Ok. Alors là...
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Pathocker.
En même temps, en Allemagne, la charcuterie.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective.
Alors là, je pourrais aller ici, mais il y a encore des choses à regarder par là.
This must be the place. Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
Ok.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair soon. Exciting.
Donc là, il n'y a rien d'autre, je crois. À part aller là-bas. J'irai après.
Evening.
Hey. Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so. Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
D'accord, super.
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there. They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there. Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant. This leads to the rooms.
Ah, on peut regarder... Ah non, pas toutes les photos quand même. Ça.
Today's menu, nothing.
Pas de menu du jour.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Finaliste du deuxième concours annuel de Bretzel. Magnifique. Bien dessiné, n'empêche.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
Galerie des ancêtres. Alors, Lara et Jeff, propriétaires du café très apprécié, le château de Trüberbrook, capitaine de l'équipe de football locale, allons-y, Trüberbrook 1887. Sachant que là, on est en 1967, je crois. Après ce que j'ai vu au début. Alors, Thilo Walter Finger a sauvé le monde 3 fois, mais personne ne le saura jamais. Ok, ça je les ai vus tout à l'heure. Maggie Buckert, co-inventeur de la boisson vivifiante Expresso. Elle aime faire du vélo sans pouvoir le contrôler. Elle vit avec ses 2 chats imaginaires, Butch et Sundance. Alors, Sven Osterl, aka Sven Q45. Ok. Et rien d'autre. Celui du milieu. Sherman Archibald, inventeur du langage de programmation basé sur partition Sherman++, connu pour être maîtrisé que par quelques experts. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre? Là, les clés. On va refaire la sonnerie.
Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Ah, quand même.
Good afternoon. How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Je me souviens pas de mon nom. J'imagine que c'est docteur.
Hans Tannhauser. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, Elevenhauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
Alors, je suis un physicien.
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Trüberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, Where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Trüberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
Ok, donc là je vais dans ma chambre. La nuit la plus sombre, Tannhauser rencontre un étranger.
What?
Please, you've got to help me.
Ok.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down.
Alors, les zones cliquables, la valise, l'armoire, le crâne sur le mur, la fenêtre, le tableau, le lit, les empreintes de pas et la porte de la chambre. On va faire les choses dans l'ordre.
At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet.
Il n'a pas fouillé le placard, ok.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric. It seems rather unpleasant outside.
Alors, il fait mauvais dehors. Je peux éteindre la lampe, on va peut-être pas l'éteindre.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster.
Ah! Monstre
Must be a
marin.
local monster.
On va regarder ça.
What a mess. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Tu ne veux pas gâcher la scène du crime, ok. On va regarder les
What is
empreintes.
this? Some kind of goo.
Dans les choses... Qu'est-ce que j'ai dans mes... Il y a la fenêtre où on peut interagir apparemment. Là on peut pas.
I better not. It'll start raining in.
Je ferais mieux de ne pas sortir. Ah, il n'y a rien d'autre quoi.
I don't want to go back to bed. I'm on
Okay.
a mission.
Tiens donc.
Where did he go?
Et les empreintes par terre.
Even more of that strange goo.
Canne à pêche, je peux pas les prendre. Je peux juste prendre la porte. Le reste, c'est tout ce qu'il y avait. Toujours rien au menu.
I wonder what tomorrow's menu will bring. Reception opening hours. Monday to Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays and legal holidays, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. These rods are not the only thing fishy around here.
Alors là, il y a ça que j'avais pas avant.
This leads to the rooms.
À part, oui.
So many rooms. So few guests.
Bah, la porte, hein.
The traces lead outside. darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
Ok. Ah là, y a rien de... Ah,
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me.
il y va direct.
This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
I wonder if she knows something about the burglar.
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Alors, ce gars n'était pas un fantôme. Ce peuple proto-germanique avait beaucoup d'imagination, je le pensais aussi.
This guy wasn't really a ghost. Or was he?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me?
Alors, pour rencontrer les esprits de la montagne, non merci, j'ai déjà un rendez-vous. Je ne suis pas vraiment un anthropologue, on fera mieux d'appeler la police ou un exorciste. En même temps, il a pas l'air emballé. Hein.
Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
Oula, du calme, du calme.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition.
Ah, il va falloir le faire fonctionner.
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Donc du coup, chapitre 1, bienvenue à Trüberbrook. On va contrôler l'un et l'autre peut-être.
I can't. The master key is missing and the weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe
Okay.
it was the burglar who did this.
The plan.
La belette.
I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
Alors là, il y a ça à regarder.
These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first.
Ah, il faut une pièce.
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
I met a woman named Gretchen in Trüberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Fallait le faire quand même. Du coup, là, ok.
I wonder what that is. Locked. This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks. Hello? Anybody there? What was that? Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops.
Un carton. Ok.
It's glowing red.
Super.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Ok. Ça.
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore. The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the wind, I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore and across the mountains.
Ok, je vais devoir aller en bas. Pour trouver les clés. Apparemment. Pour ouvrir, donc il va falloir questionner.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
Ça je l'avais pas vu tout à l'heure, si.
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective. Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Ok.
This table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Mais je sais pas comment la réparer, moi, la table. Y a un peu de monde là ou pas? Depuis tout à l'heure. Oui. Alors, on va demander les clés à la dame.
She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Alors, j'aimerais signaler un vol. Cet établissement a du charme. Pouvez-vous me dire quelque chose sur le vieux téléphérique? Ouais, le vol, on verra après.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
Mhm.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger.
Un étranger.
Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was the flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser. By the way, the buffet is open. Please help yourself.
Now where would this lead to?
D'accord.
Is that a maggot?
It's having a good time. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers.
Looks a bit shabby.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers.
Alors, des brochettes de fromage. Et
I'll
ça.
see you, my little friend.
Ah, d'accord.
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
Alors, l'horloge.
There's something funny about that clock. She seems very focused.
Hey, please don't stand there.
Hey. She's almost in a trance. Science fiction. Something involving spaceships.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg, so it is worlds apart.
Brandenburg? Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetition Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
I'm a quantum physicist.
And what? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Your uncle was a wizard?
Wizards? They aren't even real.
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
Think of something.
Ok. Un petit trophée pour l'occasion. Du coup, là-dedans, apparemment. C'est fermé, j'imagine.
Locked.
Bah oui. Logique. Donc là-haut, dans ma chambre, je peux rien trouver. Le journal, peut-être? Ah oui. 998 ans de Trüberbrook. Bon, après, tout est écrit en anglais. Hein. Ah,
Now look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They
J'ai
have a
pas de
tendency to
pièces.
get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit?
ok, je peux rien faire. Hum, 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 hum. C'est quoi ça en fait?
Would this be an adequate deposit for the fishing rod?
I'm afraid not.
Ah.
It should be something that attracts attention but has no real importance. Something you can do without while you are on fishing tour.
She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Il m'a déjà répondu.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail for me again?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron. They are called a very dubious.
Ok, donc en fait elle m'a tout dit comme ça.
Anything else I can do for you?
Ben non.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Mhm.
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers!
Ah. Ça fait tomber un truc. Alors, cul sec. C'est un dessous de je sais pas quoi. Ok, donc je vais prendre quoi? Je vais prendre la porte.
The door to town square.
Je pourrais retourner là-haut, mais j'ai rien d'autre. Ah! Ah non, ça c'est moi.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood.
Je vais voir si je peux pas récupérer des trucs, parce que là j'ai récupéré des choses, mais rien qui vont m'aider. Je peux pas avancer. Ah si, quand même. Ah, alors toi?
This cat again.
C'est le chat du... Ouais.
This cat again. The next city is like 1,000 miles away. Ah, yes. That's where I am.
Apparemment, je vais pas aller ailleurs. Ah, mais là c'est pour une...
Looks cold.
Pour la canne à pêche, j'ai pas de... Non, j'ai rien d'autre là. Dans les éléments ici... je peux peut-être le faire avec la broche à fromage. Ah, l'arbre, j'avais pas vu.
A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
Ok.
That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
Un bout de roseau, ça pourrait toujours servir. Bah. J'ai pas pigé là.
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. Locked. I wonder what that is.
Ok, ce sera pas pour maintenant. Ah, il y a des choses que j'ai pas vues
It
encore.
seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
Locked. No, 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 Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
Ok.
Time waits for no man, not even in Trüberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line. It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Oui. J'ai demandé, mais y a rien.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination. Hi.
Hey.
Alors, je me demandais...
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
So, how long have you been here?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
But then how did you get here?
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of
Ah, c'était
course.
elle.
Why Trüberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice. But also a little weird, don't you think?
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. But then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer. In New York City?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states. Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Cataween and so on. Then, Canada, the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
Ok, ça va pas m'aider avec la clé, hein. Ça va pas m'aider du tout. Faut que je trouve soit une pièce, soit une clé. Ah, faut que je retourne à la chambre peut-être. Je peux pas revenir?
This leads to the rooms.
Si, quand même.
before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Des draps. Ok. Le tapis.
This muddle of spots and drips is probably telling more about the room's many previous occupants than I'd wish to know.
Ah, quelque chose dessous.
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
Une tige de massage.
I would probably hurt myself.
Je me blesserai en mettant des draps. C'est quoi ce délire? Alors les livres là-haut. Ouais. Ah mais il n'y a même pas les... Ouais, tout est en anglais, gentil, hein, mais bon. Ah, il y a quelque chose par là.
Maybe somebody hid their money in there. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected. No.
D'accord, la seule interaction c'est yes. Ok, bon.
What a mess. Nothing appears to be missing, except for my notes. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Ah, maintenant je peux l'ouvrir. Un cintre.
Just a hanger.
Ça peut servir.
Empty.
Ok.
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
Œuvres d'art, ok. Je peux rien faire d'autre à part ça. Et ça.
No.
D'accord.
No.
D'accord. Très intéressant.
I would probably hurt myself.
Il y a des réponses vraiment sérieuses. Pas fatigué. J'ai déjà vu. J'ai juste récupéré un cintre, une tige à massage. Je sais pas à quoi ça sert, un massage. Bref. Et rien d'autre. Ça m'aide pas beaucoup, hein, tout ça.
In my old flat share, we used to throw the trash out of the window. I promise not to do that anymore.
Pardon. D'accord. Ah, par la fenêtre. Où je peux aller? Je suis où là? Ah, je regarde juste par la fenêtre. Hmm.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest.
L'antenne fournit la télévision. Hein.
Hey, mister.
Ok.
Hey, mister.
J'ai pas trop compris. Je vais redescendre, hein.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
Ok, bon. Je vais réessayer avec la porte, hein, parce que je sais pas.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Ah, je peux rien faire, quoi.
Locked.
Hey, mister.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to.
D'accord. Oh, j'avais pas vu en bas.
Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
This can must have fallen off the table.
C'est une boîte à sardines vide. Ça va pas m'aider, hein.
Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Lenny of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room
Ok.
3. That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
La planète pas bien. Donc il y a un panneau secret sous là. Sous le panneau de la chambre 3. Mais j'ai pas de panneau moi. À moins que ce soit le truc de la fenêtre, mais j'ai rien pigé. Ah, le cintre, j'avais pas vu.
Fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry.
Alors là, il y a ça, ça, et c'est tout. Ah bah du coup, je peux faire une interaction avec ça. C'est ce que j'ai fait tout à l'heure.
Hey, mister.
Mais c'est qui parle? Du coup...
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Eh ben... Ah, faut peut-être que je fasse quelque chose avec la table. Là. Et lui va m'en dire plus ou il va me donner un truc. C'est pas évident hein, pour le moment. Il n'y avait pas un truc caché dessous. Ah, c'est ça en fait.
No.
Ah bah voilà, il y avait un truc caché.
Huh. There really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Ok. Une bouteille vide. Du coup, ça va pas trop m'aider. Enfin, peut-être plus tard. Alors, dehors. Ah mince, il y avait autre chose sur la table. Ça va peut-être m'aider. Ça m'en fait pas mal d'objets quand même. Ouais. Ça fait un deuxième dessous de verre, je pense. Le journal, je l'ai vu.
Today's menu, nothing.
Alors, la table. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire avec la table? Avec les dessous de table.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling?
Hmm.
Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Maintenant, je peux lui parler.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Alors, pourriez-vous me dire... Ouais, déjà.
Are you feeling any better now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Klaus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Klaus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side.
Ah, il faut le retrouver son
He's
chat.
vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Maybe he just went for a stroll.
I don't know. Klaus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
The name is Baron Otto Titan von Trüberbrook.
Tannhauser, pleased to meet you.
Please come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
Are you from around these parts?
You may very well say so. I put all my life's work into the well-being and prosperity of Trüberbrook. I once was the owner of both, the mines and the cable car. That's all history now.
Do you have any friends or family?
My spouse left me for good, and my beloved Trüberbrook is slowly going down the drain. Only Klaus remained loyal to me all these years. Alas, now even he has disappeared.
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
Please excuse me, but I need to be on my own now.
Oh.
I need some rest to mourn for Klaus.
D'accord, donc en fait il faut le retrouver son chat. C'est pas la mère Michel, mais c'est le père Klaus. Klaus. Donc du coup, on va lui retrouver son chat avec la boîte de sardines, j'imagine. Alors son chat, je l'ai vu par là-bas. Ah. Ouais, ok. Ben il est là cette fois. Alors, soit avec une tige de roseau, soit avec une pique à fromage, soit avec le schnapps. Si j'ai bien compris.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
Ah mais c'est pas les trois ensemble. Y a pas des choses là où...
Nine lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
Le 12, c'est quoi? C'est des ronds? Je sais pas ce que c'est. À part des pièces. Hein, faut pas que je lui trouve un poisson. Donc canne à pêche.
It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Ah. Canne à pêche. Décidément, hein. Là, j'ai peut-être des objets qui serviront de caution, si je peux dire ça, pour la canne à pêche.
Now look at all these fishing rods. Quite the collection.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean deposit?
Ça.
Oh, thanks. For me?
Does this device suffice as a deposit in exchange for the fishing rod?
Yes. Feel free to leave it here.
Bah oui.
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Donc j'ai droit à une canne à pêche.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Ok, donc j'ai un verre. Je vais pouvoir pêcher et donc ramener du poisson et donc du coup ramener le chat. Et la clé du téléphérique. Décidément.
As you well know, Beverly, I am a man tempered by a sober lifestyle. However, I keep dwelling on the fact that a sheer infinite amount of states of matter can lie between expectation and reality.
My accommodation, the guest house Farthest Lust, looks slightly more luxurious in the notification. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Alors, le chat. D'abord, je vais aller m'occuper de récupérer. J'imagine du poisson, ainsi canne à pêche avec le chat pas loin. Ça doit pas être compliqué. Alors ici, utiliser la canne à pêche et le verre.
Well then, good catch.
Oula. Oups. Elle est un peu fort quand même.
What the? Can opener?
Un ouvre-boîte. Ok. C'est assez inattendu, mine de rien. Je m'attendais pas à ça. Un ouvre-boîte pour la boîte à sardines, peut-être?
Nine lives or not, I don't
Non.
think it would survive that drop.
Ah, le bateau.
Soft as a feather.
Ah. Non. Ah. Boum. Je l'avais pas vu venir celui-là. Salut Christophe. Ça va bien? Ça va, merci.
Oh my. looks desperate.
Ah, je peux pas aller prendre le chat. Je vais au moins le suivre. Alors ce jeu c'est Trüberbrook, il est sorti l'année dernière. C'est un petit jeu d'énigmes en fait, fait avec des décors à la main. Et, et là je suis en train de chercher une clé. La clé je sais qui l'a. C'est le vieux monsieur, mais le vieux monsieur il a perdu son chat et le chat je viens de le voir. Donc c'est des petites énigmes. Alors voilà. Alors lui il est allé là, le chat. Qu'est-ce que je peux aller le faire avec la boîte à sardines?
You
La
like
tirer.
this, don't you?
Ouais, apparemment.
It would tear me to pieces.
Ah! Hop! Bon. Assez maladroit, mais il se retrouve sous le carton. Ah, il a retrouvé son chat. Je peux pas récupérer ça. Non, il l'a vu passer.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Ah, bah tu viens de le voir passer.
Please excuse me.
Bon, il est passé où ton chat du coup là? Parce que... Est-ce que c'est lui qui a la clé et en fait... Ouais.
Small ads, postings, announcements.
They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle.
Exciting.
Ouais, je peux rien faire d'autre. Parce que là-bas, il n'y aura rien. Je pense pas. À moins que le chat soit dans la... là-dedans ou là-haut. Non, il est pas là.
I need to know what happens next.
Bon, le chat était pas là-haut.
I prefer the conventional method of opening windows.
Ouais, donc j'ai rien d'autre là.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Non, mais j'ai rien d'autre là non plus.
I've already made an entry on this.
Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Ça, je l'ai déjà fait. Le livre aussi. Moi, je vais revenir. Je sais pas où est passé le chat, sérieux. J'ai l'impression d'avoir fait tout ça pour rien. Parce qu'il y a là-haut, mais ça m'étonnerait qu'il soit là.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood.
Alors le chat il est revenu là ou pas? Non. Je peux pas réessayer la canne à pêche du coup. Non. Bon. Je pensais qu'avec le chat j'aurais pu, mais là je vois pas. Donc du coup j'ai pas pu récupérer la clé. Le seau là-haut non plus. Il est passé où le chat alors? Ce serait allé là-haut. Et il est là.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty.
Ah non!
Oh, I think he passed out.
Ah, ouf.
Now I've got you.
Je vais pouvoir récupérer. C'est un peu dommage qu'il s'est fait faire évanouir. Juste pour le ramener à son propriétaire.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah mais oui, mais non. C'est pas
Please
comme ça.
excuse me. Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Donc là, il va pouvoir me donner la clé normalement.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car. I don't even want to think about it.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
Please, come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups.
Eh ben.
Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please, take it.
Ok. On y va petit à petit. J'ai trouvé la clé. Au bout d'une heure, plus d'une heure et demie. Sympa. Alors, j'ai la clé.
the local gondola lift's hauling cables seem to be intact, although there aren't any gondolas or mining carts attached to it. A smell of oil and soil lingers in the air.
Alors là, je veux bien mettre un cintre. Là, maintenant qu'il n'y a plus des... Si, il y a toujours les lecs. Non. Là, je peux toujours rien y faire. Et là, par contre, je peux y aller avec un cintre.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
Ouais. Hein, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse avec un cintre? Faut que je parle à la dame.
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car,
What was the problem with the power line again?
We have to fix the high voltage power cord in order to get the cable car running. If you touch it, it will fry your synapses. We still have to reconnect the loose ends somehow. Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, I was just about to ask.
Non.
about the cable car.
And you really want to go up there?
Why, are you afraid? Whatever we find over there could be of great importance to the Institute of Anthropology. Come on already! And that cable car looks sturdy enough, doesn't it?
Je vais essayer de trouver... Attends, avant.
What kind of a cult is it you're looking for precisely?
A Proto-Germanic cult here in the mountains. Proto-Germanic meaning before the Germans. Anyway, this place is supposed to have been a holy site to those Proto-Germans, where they made contact with their gods. Exciting, huh?
Okay, I'll try to come up with something.
Anything else I can help you with?
Non.
No thanks. That'll be all for now. Well then, bye.
Bye.
Ok, bah du coup, je sais toujours pas quoi faire. Super.
I've already made an entry on this.
Leaning on this, I can let my gaze wander.
Qu'est-ce que je l'avais déjà enregistré. Là-haut, c'est la même chose que... Bah alors, merci la manette. Ok.
I wouldn't know how.
Ok.
Are you okay? You have brain damage? High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
Ouais, mais j'ai rien d'autre.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Ouais, mais j'ai rien d'autre là. Y a pas d'autre point de... Ah, la longue vue. Ah, mais je peux rien faire avec. Les jumelles.
Coin first.
J'ai pas de pièces. Non plus.
I've already made an entry on this.
J'avais pas vu ça. Non. Je sais pas quoi faire là, à part trouver quelque chose pour ça.
Now it's glowing green.
Ouais, il est vert et je fais comment du coup? Apparemment, il faut que je trouve un... Ah, faut réparer ça. Mais j'ai pas assez d'objets. Dans les objets là-haut, la canne à pêche, l'ouvre-boîte. Ouais. Faut que je rende la canne à pêche à la dame. Probablement.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
God-forsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county. And it has been 15 years since something happened in Trüberbrook. The dog had run off, if I remember correctly. Would you like to hear the story?
Non ou non.
Not really. Just keep me informed, please.
Of course, Mr. Tenhauser.
About the cable car.
Sure. What else do you want to know?
Do you have an idea what became of the Baron's cat?
After he had lost the mine, the cable car, and his wife, all that remained was a kitten. If you ask me, it was probably a bit too much for the poor creature.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Je peux pas lui rendre la canne à pêche. J'en aurais probablement besoin encore. Ça c'est fermé.
There's a brown tube inside. But why would I need one?
Il n'y a rien d'autre.
They serve traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there.
Du coup, ça, j'en ai déjà... Je peux en reprendre.
If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
J'ai déjà fait ça. Ça va pas m'aider pour la suite, là. À part parler à sa petite fille. Bon, bah, je n'en saurais pas plus. Bon, j'aimerais au moins jusqu'au truc du téléphérique, mais je peux au moins parler avec
Good morning.
been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat.
D'accord, donc j'en saurais pas plus. Et je peux rien faire avec le chat non plus.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Ah! Je vais pouvoir récupérer plein de trucs.
I professionally disassembled this town's landmark. An old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
Pas mal, je vais pouvoir récupérer des trucs. Ah, une armure. Effectivement, je me déplace un peu plus difficilement. Et c'est comme ça que je vais pouvoir faire le... rétablir, on va dire, le courant. Enfin... Et comment dire... Hi. Normalement, c'est là. Voilà.
I'll just leave.
Donc c'est bon, j'ai refait marcher le téléphérique. Et je pense que ça devrait être bon. Donc le téléphérique marche. Ah. Aïe.
Man, you're some klutz. We'll meet on top. In case you manage to find a way. See ya.
Super, hein, sympa. Chapitre 2, c'est donc paradis. C'est donc là que je vais arrêter, je pense, le live découverte. Je reprendrai ce soir à 20h pour la suite sur ma chaîne Twitch, dont l'adresse est dans la description de la vidéo. Ok. Et bien donc, merci à tous d'avoir regardé le live, la petite vidéo. Et puis... la suite donc sur ma chaîne Twitch dans la soirée, mais sinon les replays au fur et à mesure.
Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady.
Ah, je peux pas couper.
Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax, strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis. Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex. Passed finger-nose coherence test line without anomalies. Abdomen flexible, no hardening. Overly vibrant bowel noises. Brisk peristalsis. Reduced breathing sound, right hand side, basal. Rattling sounds over both lungs. Split second heart tone. Severe nasal acromegaly. Carrot-shaped mid-facial
Oui, mais ça va aller.
creamy nasal secretion. Tongue drifting to the left. Dental state desolate. Pupils bilaterally round and medium wide. Sluggish reaction to light bilaterally. Sclera jaundiced, downbeat nystagmus. Corneal reflex bilaterally. Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax.
Oui, bah c'est bon, on a compris. Il va le répéter longtemps ou...
Raisin-colored notes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth.
Bon, bah voilà, je vais quitter. Parce que là, il répète en boucle. Hein. Bon, bah voilà. À plus tard et à la prochaine pour un prochain live découverte. Merci à tous.